Yo, what's good on web? This is your man Q back again, and I am interrupting your normally scheduled programming, i.e. that Geek News, because it's been a minute, and I said, you know what? Let's talk for a bit. Also, because I didn't really want to make a thumbnail for the video I had. So I'll just do that next week. Just push it on over. But anyway, how is everybody? Hope all is well and your 2022 has been good. Have I done a vlogging slice of life video since 2022? I think the last one I did was around the time that Pokemon Arceus came out, which I still haven't played or picked up. The same thing with Kirby, because, well, I had a choice to get some of them RPGs, and I chose them RPGs, and guess what? I'm still playing those RPGs. Ghetto clap. But I hope all is well. I just want to thank all of y'all for all the recent support. I took like a nice little hike, and now we're going back to earth, but I'm appreciative for it, because this, for y'all, many of y'all don't know, this has been coming up my 6th year here. It just passed, matter of fact, my anniversary. Do you know what today is? It was really this month, the anniversary of my 6 years here on YouTube. And I'm still stubborn. I'm still refusing to conform to what YouTube wants me to do now, and I think I might have a system, kind of how it's going a little bit. I've been placing videos on particular days. Wednesdays, the entertainment stuff. Thursdays are, I don't know why Thursdays I have anime. I just feel like it just felt like an anime day. Video games on Fridays, Mondays and Tuesdays. At least 50% RPG, Nintendo, and I gotta talk about some kind of anime news. Lace it up with the bumpers, well, the tickers on the bottom, and we set to go. Also, many of y'all have already seen that I restarted the podcast with some of the homies, and so that, if we don't do it this week, it's definitely going to be next week, or we getting it, because the plan is to have the podcast, the clips of the podcast pushed over to another additional channel that I had started up, and I just bit my tongue there. Another additional channel that I had started up, just gonna call it the Geek channel. Basically the name that I had before, which is, imagine ESPN for geeks. Y'all know I've been saying that for the longest, but I can't do multiple channels. You know, I'm a community manager. I got digital media stuff. Influencer. I have a lot of stuff going on too. So I went and enlisted the help of some folks. So keep an eye out for that. Since the last time we talked, I've been busy. I've been in the lab, as many of y'all seen. I hit the 1,000, and then it's like a lot of my videos that were like my old live streams, some of those always did well, and especially the what was it, Mafia 3 with Lincoln. It did really well. I don't know why, but people were digging into that. And then maybe because Fire Emblem made a resurgence, but a lot of my Fire Emblem stuff like made a resurgence recently, and that helped me get over the hump. So I have officially, well, it was in March, like right before my birthday. Thanks for my birthday gift, that and the PlayStation 5. I was able to hit the partner program, and there is a difference in the partner program. The first thing I'm going to have to say to all my fellow entrepreneurs and content creators who's still in them trenches, that's on there, keep pushing, keep striving. My thing is, if doors don't open, then you find your ass a window to get through by some means. You know, whether you got to sample content or use multiple platforms or whatnot or what have you, and to do it your way. Like, I'm stubborn. I refuse to just do Nintendo or just RPGs or just anime. Entertainment do okay. Lately, the videos I've been doing with entertainment wise, like that Wolverine video with Daniel Radcliffe, that one actually has done pretty solid for normal, like since I have hit 1,000 subscribers, I will say that the views on my videos have went up. So I'm thankful for that as well, which is also one of the things how I was able to help me get my my watch time hours up, which had dipped to shit over 2021 because I had COVID in the family, so I had to assist with that, and that took which many of y'all know from the past vlogs, y'all can follow in them 2020 2021 vlogs if you so please. But all is well for the most part when it comes to that. I will be doing a revamp a little bit, or I'm not gonna say a downsizing, but I'm fixing some stuff with the Geek stop. I do have some new shirts and some new ideas. I probably, put them here on this nice fancy dancy Elgato green screen. Elgato, if you ever watch, I got all of your utensils except the foot pedal. I don't need that yet. That's just that I don't need that yet. I need an Xbox before I need a foot pedal, and I don't know if I need an Xbox yet because of the fact, well, I just got the PS5 and I ain't been playing that. I got Final Fantasy VII, the Integrate, of course, and I had to pick up Stranger of Paradise, and I still haven't got a chance to put as much time into those two as I want. There's Triangle Strategy, Mario Kart just got that DLC, and I've been practicing on that on 200, and y'all can stop through if you want over on Twitch. I have links, descriptions, info cards, Naruto, everything in all places. And also, one thing, I know I'm jumping around, but I haven't talked to y'all in a minute, like on a one-on-one. So I wanted to, cross every T and dot the I's. The Lakers suck, so we ain't gonna get into that. Rams won the Super Bowl, which, since, did I talk since then? Super Bowl champions. Dodgers always in contention. So we ain't gotta say too much about sports. Yeah, I would get rid of LeBron. I would have got rid of him in 2018, honestly. The bubble chip, thank you, sir. But thank you. But decisions with AD and Westbrook and trading every player on my squad, I'm good off of that. But anyway, enough with the sports jargon. Some of y'all run when you start talking about sports. You're talking about that sports ball? You talking about them pigskins? You talking about them pigskins? I don't want to hear it. Unless it's a controller, or it's a waifu, or maybe some of that science fiction, one of them MCU movies. I don't want to talk about it. So forgive me for those of y'all who aren't avid sports watchers. I always find it funny because the link between sports and the link between geekdoms, they're really close, especially when you break down things with the numbers. And from a person who frequents both, I can tell you that it is full sports season 2 going into. Baseball just hit, basketball going toward the end. Before you know it, we about to have a draft for the NFL. So yeah, it's always, one thing great about sports is always something sports, which segues all the way back to the second channel, which is the tentative name right now, which is Geek Talk, is going to be basically the ESPN for Geek. So GEAK, which was the original name to my channel here. And then I have assistance with some folks that are going to be, the plan is each day a person will have a particular show. Once a week they do a video, and then it's going to be a way to promote and unify geeks, nerds, and all things. I can't talk about everything. Shit, I don't know about everything. I know I'm an Aries. We think we know everything, but we really don't. I know I don't. So I need the enlistment and help of other specialists, from fighting games to a female's perspective to to people who play first-person shooters that I don't, or baseball, sports games. So who collect Gundam and collect other different figures and Funko Pops and stuff. So and musics, it's so many different things that I'm not specialties at, that I have asked for the help of other folks to be able to come in and, you know, assist me. And also while they're doing that, it's a way to build up all our brands and be able to, you know, unify, trash our trash, beautify Bluffington. You don't know what that's about, then I feel sorry for your mother. Well, no, I don't. I don't talk about nobody's mama. I don't want nobody talking about my mama. But that's what I have been doing on that front and with the store and with things. As far as the partner program with YouTube, I'm finally monetized, and it is what I thought it was going to be, which is very similar to Twitch when it comes to payouts and things. You have to have a certain monthly cap before you get a payout. So I was already prepared for that. I do see why Twitch does it differently than YouTube. Twitch makes it more like a game, while YouTube makes it more because it has everything, and there's so many people that are on YouTube that have so many variety and multi-fandoms that it's ridiculous. I think I looked at a number like right when I hit the 1K. I think it's like 58 million. It could be more. This is just, I'm not exactly sure. I'm just off the top. It's like 58 million or something, like active content creators on YouTube, something around that. It's in the millions, the tens of millions, and it's only like less than 100,000 people who have 1,000 subscribers. So I'm thankful to be in the partner program and in the in crowd. Just like right now, I'm gonna test it the first time with a commercial. A timed commercial. We'll be right back. So on any video that's above 8 minutes, you can put a time commercial. If y'all remember me talking about that before, I was really excited about being able to break down the videos that were longer in order for me to promote and put bumpers and stuff on other things. So I will be doing that for other videos. So if you guys want to check me out on Twitch, I'm making the longer videos like TV shows. That's the idea, not only for this channel, but also for Geek. And Geek is basically, you know, it's all in one. It's like, think what the idea, think what, help me out, y'all. TBH, the Black Okage, and the boys over there, and ladies, at the Gaming Illuminati have done on RDC World is a group of friends and folks that have like-minded interests, and we get on and we talk about it and debate and just have conversations. That's basically the idea, the ideal of what I want the podcast to be. That'll be aired probably here on this channel for on Sundays. And the reason why I chose Sundays, Saturdays, I forced myself to take off Saturdays. So that's also why I haven't been on here to talk. I've been forcing myself to take off Saturdays because it might not seem like you working a lot sometimes, or at least I know I do that with myself. I beat the shit out of myself. Ain't nobody harder on Quentin but Quentin. And it's good, but then it's not good sometimes. For those of y'all who are like internal peoples who do that, I have to start to mentally talk better to myself because you know, sometimes our circumstances in the immediate, what we see is not where we are going to be, if that makes sense. So I had to start talking to myself better instead of saying shit like, man, you ain't gonna get this, or you ain't gonna do this, or that video is ass, you know, man, hey, that video is pretty good, hey, or, you know, shit, well, this one didn't come out the way I wanted it, but the next one will. Or, yeah, I might not have this many views on this video, but I'll change this intro and change this situation here on the next video. Also, along with the time rolling ads, I can place and put placement on the different ads. I was watching on the Akasha bot channel, because, you know, Akasha got her own channel, of course. So that way, a lot of things I'll use to see if it's going to be copyrighted. If I'm using like a different music or video first, I'll upload it there to see if it gets copyrighted, and vice versa. And also, I said vice versa. Also, I use that as a means not only to make sure I always comment on stuff, but also I use Akasha as a Twitch a moderator and stuff. So those things actually help. But anyway, I was watching on Akasha's channel the other day, my videos, and I have the which I finally started doing, the jukebox. For those of y'all seen, they've been pretty successful. Thankfully, they've been doing pretty good, so I appreciate y'all out watching them. I will be doing more, and the jukebox is going to basically be, well, what it is. For those of y'all old enough to remember, there used to be like a jukebox station, and you used to be able to listen to like all the music. People you could call in. I think it was an 800, 900 number, might have been 900, and you call in, and then what you would do is, you know, play the song that you want, and they would go by votes. But instead of votes, I'm going by basically the songs I like and I want to hear loops to. So I want to hear like the Skies of Arcadia, a main theme loop. I want to hear the Fangs Board God by Xenogears. And then I also want to do the main theme on The Last Story. But I also want to make them interactive. Shout out to the homegirl, Rebecca E. Trip, who gave me the idea from looking at her videos. She doesn't do extended plays, but she does like full orchestrated. I'm just extending these game OSTs for loops. I can't do no Umatsu stuff because Nabaru, you know, he come for you. He might not come for you, but Square Enix comes for you with certain songs. I might test one out just to test it out to see, probably like the Cloud Final Fantasy VII main theme. That used to be my main one, or the prayer, Final Fantasy, the interlude, the prayer, that one was really a good one too. Make that extended, but those are good, like the lo-fi when you editing and working and stuff. So please check that one out. I'm thankful for y'all. So with all the assistance and help, this just the beginning. 1K and now to the moon. But what have I been playing lately? Besides Triangle Strategy, Chrono Cross, I said I wasn't going to get it. I was going to get the physical at Play Asia for $50, but I decided to get the $20 Switch version because I prefer my RPGs on Switch if I can choose, because I can lay down and play them. And then if it's like a game like that, graphically, it's not going to be that much better on the PlayStation 5 than it is on the Switch. You know what I'm saying, Vern? So there's that I've been doing. I haven't went to see Batman, so I'm gonna wait. That's the 18th. That's next week. I can see Batman. I probably will just digitally purchase. I might do that tonight. Digitally purchase the last Spider-Man, because I kind of know what happens, unfortunately. You know, the movie came out during Christmas and it's almost the summer, so I know kind of what happened. I seen Toby, I seen Andrew, they lied, they was in the movie. So I do want to see that. I still find it ironic and funny that the Batman is already out before No Way Home Spider-Man came out. It's crazy. But then again, Disney knows what Disney do. That's one of the things I think that separates, DC from Marvel now, is the Disney influence. Because Warner Brothers, I don't know what the hell Warner Brothers doing. Pick a damn, direction and stick to it. I would personally like to see DC actually go the direction of actually doing detective type things. So Batman being a detective, I can't say if it's gonna happen to this, but Flash even had detective things. Superman, damn it, he was a journalist, so he was a detective. You gotta look at these things. That is what I should see more. They don't always have to be dark and brooding. I mean, Batman is dark and brooding, but Superman is sunny and nice. He naive to some things. I mean, literally, he killed Lois, and the only woman that can kind of handle him would be a She-Hulk, or in the DC would be Wonder Woman. But that's a whole nother, different topic for discussion. And IRL, health-wise, I'm solid. I'm fat. So, see, I was talking about being negative. I'm 217. So my goal for this month, or for the next summer, and I'm to drop under the 2s. So I don't really care about airing out weight, But I'm too short, and I can't have a dad bod without no kids. So that's one of the reasons I started before my birthday in March. I start easing into it, and now, so I'm toe down too. Titty meat hurt, back thigh hurt. I'm doing lunges. I'm out here crotching. Next month I'm gonna start getting into the push-ups. I hate a push-up. I think I like sit-ups more than push-ups. So I'm gonna start working on them to get these get all that fixed and ready and nice. Not so much, for the beach weather, so much for I bit my lip again. So much for, I want to be healthy. I want to have longevity. I want, when I do have children, I can go out there and play with them. I don't look the level that I am, and I don't want to feel it either. That was one of the reasons in my 30s I decided to stop smoking, because I remember a lot of people don't tell you this. If you once a smoker, you're always a smoker. Every now and again you get that craving that hit the back of your spine and it come up like you be wanting a cigarette, that tobacco, that poison. But I used to have sleep apnea really bad with it. And then I even used to smoke them Newports with no support, had blood because it's fiberglass inside of it when I used to spit. So sorry to gross some of y'all out, but that's why I stopped. I didn't want to die. Basically, to be honest, my grandmother died in '92 from emphysema and cancer because of because of cigarettes, and my grandfather had lung cancer. Her husband had lung cancer, and big hole in his lung, and thankfully he's still alive. So he was able to get that removed. So I was a dummy to start smoking at a late age in the first place, but I'm glad that I stopped. See how I just took a commercial break right there? So I ain't gonna stay too much longer. I just want to get on here and talk about some things. We got the working out going on. We got Geek coming. I'm going to be doing a community question, like a question of the week. I seen the homie Spawnwave do it, and I was like, you know what? I like that idea. Like to ask a question and then respond to it on a video or something, because a lot of times, I don't know why, it's like I book my videos, the Geek News, and I'll get to the fourth video a lot of times, and then it's like I get a brain freeze, and I'll be like, well, what the hell am I wanting to talk about? I always have a archive of video games to go to, or RPGs, but then when a new news comes, you gotta kind of alter. But I really enjoy that. Matter of fact, to be honest, YouTube has been the longest tenured job that I've worked, and that I actually like and don't plan on going nowhere with it for a long time, just being a social media influencer. As I really have enjoyed the journey so far getting here, and I plan on being here for a lot longer, especially with y'all's support. I appreciate it again. I don't know what else I can say. The PlayStation's huge. It takes up the size of my whole big ass torso. I was not expecting it to be that huge. My Switch still sounds like a vacuum cleaner. I have been watching, of course I've been watching anime. Jujutsu Kaisen, I finished Jujutsu Kaisen, and y'all don't be upset, I got a hot take, and the hot take is, Jujutsu Kaisen, for real, is really kind of mid. I've seen a lot of anime, and while I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, so I think I've seen that on Bleach. Don't the main dude seem like Ichigo, or Yusuke Urameshi? Don't the other dude kind of seem like you're giving me Sasuke vibes, or what's the dude now, from the Black Clover? Don't I see? Is it old boy, the main dude, the heartthrob? Is it that Kakashi Sensei? I mean, old girl, I forgot her name, so y'all ain't gotta butcher me, get me with the pitchforks, it's a lot of different names, a lot of anime. But old girl with the hammer, I like her, but I don't like the fact that they always have to just make the female character so damn weak. Yeah, she's a specialist, I like that. Like, she's an upgrade of Sakura. No female character has had the worst dip and drop off than Sakura. And the bad thing about Sakura, to be honest with y'all, is with Sakura, like, yeah, she dissed the homie Naruto. I really thought her and Naruto would have been better off because, I mean, really, Naruto never really wanted Hinata. Let's be for real. He never really was interested in Hinata. And Sasuke wasn't interested in freaking Sakura. He's abusing her. Can we talk about how mentally abusive Sasuke is to Sakura? Yeah, well, I gotta leave the village because some people, are after me. But you didn't say that when you was creeping in to the leaf last night, bruh. I don't know nobody that does any mental health jutsu, but Sakura needs some help, folks. We hating on her, like hating her, but literally she needs some love. She out here is single parent, got baby daddy drama. Naruto got one of the clones creeping. Don't tell me that boy ain't got one of the clones creeping. See, he don't know what the clone doing, or does he? But anyway, y'all, I just got on a tangent there, like for real. Also, I have still been working over at Court Chat, the place for geeks. It's a mix between Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. It's a multi-fandom. If you got a geek need, basically you should go there. Links are gonna be in the descriptions below. Everything, you can check me out on there, and it's just a nice community to be around fellow geeks. Comment, heart, like, follow, subscribe. It's got all them things that you want, and more to come soon. So you can also jump on that. And then we already talked about Twitch 120 times. The goal is we reached the goal a lot sooner this year than I was expecting on YouTube. But the goal that I want to do for Twitch is I want to make 500 subscribers this year, or followers, people that are part of the crew, because I call it the crew over on Twitch. But yeah, that's it. I mean, I can go on and rattle on for another 30 minutes, honestly, but we will not. I digress. I wanted to thank y'all again for all the recent support. There's going to be more to come. And yeah. Oh, and I'm damn near pulling out gray hairs daily, but that's a me problem. For the longest time, I wasn't being legit or for real with myself either, because that was a part of me. And even though I was doing it in secret. And then it just hit me. And that's when it hit me. And that's when I became a geek. Finally, the sleeper has awakened. I am the prince of all geeks once again.